when I have experiences, Spirit really wants to put me through it, okay, until I completely understand it. And that is exactly, I feel like I'm so far away. That is exactly what has happened today. I don't know what I'm doing here. I have been going through it, okay? Let's just say that. I have been going through it today. Spirit, I had an experience. If you haven't watched the TikTok videos, the 4 that I've made, or if you haven't watched the YouTube video that is talking about protecting yourself at this time, then you probably want to go watch them, okay? If you want to understand this video, because I don't really want to go through the whole spiel of what happened and all of that. But anyhow, so as we speak, I am going through moments of off and on having to fight whatever it is in the spiritual that is 101, guys. Look that up on Sacred Scribes. That is attacking me. As I'm saying this, I am being reminded that spirit, not this energy of negativity or whatever these entities are that are doing spiritual attacks at this time, to the light workers, to the earth angels, to the empaths, to the clairvoyants, the clairsentients, whatever it is that you label yourself as. I don't really like labels. However, that's how we relate. Okay. So, let me get back to what I was saying. I got a commercial that came on YouTube, of course. So it distracted me. But anyhow, as we speak, I have these off and on pains where Spirit is putting me through, preparing me for attacks like what happened this morning. Okay, so I have been told that my home is protected, that the shield that I have put around it when I first moved in, that I do probably, it won't hurt to reinforce it. I've been told I don't need to reinforce it, but it won't hurt to reinforce it. So I am going to do so. I haven't done so yet. However, when Nick and I first moved in here, we really done a pretty good workup in this place, and, did a whole spiel of protecting and calling on certain beings to assist, things of that sort. Okay, we went through a whole thing. Okay, so spirits tell me that my place is protected. However, when I'm having these moments while I'm in my house, when it feels like something's being pulled out of my head, or I'm just feeling really, really nauseous all of a sudden, or really, really anxious all of a sudden. Now, this is all today that this has been happening in here anyway. It didn't really happen while I was at work and actually doing my work, but I'll explain a little bit in a second about what happened before work. But so when those feelings come, though, in my home anyway today, that is when Spirit has been working on me to learn how to work on this energy, how to expand my light. Okay, I already know how to expand my light. I already know multiple ways of connecting and doing things that are expansive, or in ways of connecting 333 or what have you. But here's the kicker. So after all of this spiel of, I keep saying spiel, don't know why. Anyhow, I have been in this whole weird energy ever since this happened today, 3, 4, 5. But while I was in the bath meditating, I started having the same energy that happened this morning. Now, I guess I'll go ahead and tell you the story about on the way into work. I felt as if an energy was pulling out of the side of my head. My whole entire head starting hurting, a lot of pressure in my forehead, and this pain coming out my temple. I could see like a clear energy. I couldn't tell what it was. However, knowing, and having that vision of Dementors, or what would look like Dementors, something that is meant to distract and extract, they're saying, energies out of thoughts so that it can change your thought patterns for the negative, is what I'm getting. Anyhow, it all happened within milliseconds. I said, okay, Spirit, what do I do? And I seen my light body starting to expand, mainly expanding in this area, pushing that out. Instantly, the pain went away. I mean, within just a few seconds, the pain went away. I seen the clear energy vanish. Okay. So I know somebody's asking, how can you see clear energy? When it's a spirit thing and I'm connecting, I can. It's almost like seeing water. So anyhow, that happened. And to go back to being in the bathtub, and all of a sudden I get the same type of pain. I'm like, seriously, in my house, am I not protected? And I'm like, I just don't get it. Why do I always feel protected? And I feel like you keep telling me I don't need to protect myself, except for like when I'm protecting my aura from energies coming in from other people, because I'm an empath. Like, I always do that. Okay, that's something I always do. But when it comes to like spiritual attacks, I've been past that energy of feeling like my light is not bright enough to distract that energy, okay? Because when you send light out, that energy usually flees. So I'm asking all these questions, and Spirit is showing me that this energy is a little bit tricky. They have whatever it is, 555, guys, positive change and transformation, major changing right now. Anyway, whatever they are capable of dimming our light. They are capable of distracting our thoughts, pulling thoughts out, changing them, is what I just heard. And they're a little bit different than when we have like these psychic attacks, so to speak. So a lot different, I just heard, actually. The reason that they're starting to attack now, and you've probably been feeling for the past several weeks, I don't know why in my very first video I said months earlier. As soon as I watched, I was like, why did I say that? It's weeks. I also said something about having an alarm. I don't have an alarm on my car. However, I guess I was just in the moment and just speaking, and it just came out that way. But however, I get distracted sometimes, like I am now. So to get back to this whole these things, okay, and how to expand our light, or what we can do. So if you are in a place where you can dance and move your body, I know this sounds so weird, so just dance and move your body, and as your hands are like swaying out, you're pushing your aura out. You're seeing your light starting to shine from your heart. You're imagining your Merkaba. This is all about imagination, guys. You're imagining your Merkaba at your heart space starting to expand out in all directions. And as you're doing so, you want to see the sun, just the brilliant color of the sun shining in all directions and expanding your aura as well. So just move your body freely. Tell them they have no power or authority over you, and just keep expanding, okay? Keep expanding. Smile, smile, smile. When you're smiling, you think good thoughts. So you're raising your vibration in several ways. You're smiling, you're thinking positive thoughts, you're moving your body. All of those things are things that, and you're telling them you have no power or authority. So all four of those things are things that raise your vibration. As you raise your vibration, your light expands that much more. So another thing that you can do, I went through it this morning as I'm going into work after I had the experience when I was getting in the van this morning. And then I have had several experiences when I'm just like sitting down, or when I was trying to make a video earlier. It's like not the same, like feeling like something's being extracted, but Spirit is giving me the same pain and intensity that I had with that, and I keep getting, it's still us, your home is still protected. But they showed me like my car, no, it's not. Anyhow, so they told me, I want you to expand your light first and foremost. So this morning it worked instantly. So I'm trying to expand my light while I'm in the bath and different times while I'm doing things at the house here. And I realized that I was really struggling to expand my light. I normally don't have a hard time expanding my light. I can usually visualize very easily. I'm a very visual person. Wasn't always that way, but as I awakened myself more and more and more, I became very visual. And visualization is what it's all about. It helps us to manifest along with the thoughts and positive, affirmations that go along with it or what have you. But visualization is a big thing. So I'm asking Spirit, like, what's going on here? And I said, is my light really that dim? And I heard, no, your light is not that dim. But for a human, the light is bright. For these beings, It's bright, but it's not bright enough. It's not expanded enough. Okay, like I said, they are a special type of being or entity. I don't know what the right way of naming them, labeling them, whatever it is. But they have a special ability. They're higher dimensional beings, even though they're not higher in a sense of, hear me out. They're very intelligent, but they don't use their intelligence the way like the higher dimensional beings that would be of love and light and guidance to us here. So it's like the complete opposite of what you would feel. And I don't feel 654 on my clock on my stove, so you can look that up on Sacred Scribes, but I don't feel like it's just one particular race. I feel like it's multiple races, and it's almost like they all have an agenda. Makes me think that there's like a collective of them that have this agenda, okay? But at the same time, beings that are of higher dimensions, that are good beings of love and light, that want to help us to advance, as well as our angel guidance and source in all of its forms. I feel like the battle's already won, 11-11, as I'm saying that. But the battle's already won in the there is a timeline where it's already won. Okay, this is what they're basically showing me. There's a timeline where the battle is already won. It is the light that wins. However, there's going to be chaos. There's going to be confusion. There's going to be spiritual battle. It's going to feel very uncomfortable off and on for a while. We are going to be feeling like we're being tugged and pulled in multiple directions. However, at the same time, I feel like we're also being empowered and building up, and we're doing whatever it takes to get back into the groove of things. So if you're not praying, meditating, setting intentions, connecting with the sun, moon, and stars, if you're not going out and earthing, taking your socks and shoes off and connecting with the earth for at least 10 minutes a day, all those things that you need to do to stay connected, as well as grounding into the earth star, connecting with your I am presence, which is the stellar gateway, for whatever reason that's been coming through, connecting with your Merkaba, expanding your light. As soon as you start to feel that anxiety, that pressure in your head, that pulling sensation, the feeling like all of a sudden something shifted and changed it, it's going to be instant. It's going to be like instant. You're one way, and then all of a sudden, bam. You don't have to have bad thoughts. Okay, you don't have to be going through a bad time. This is something different. Okay, this is a totally different type of spiritual battle that's happening right now. So anyhow, what I want you to do right now is, let's mark this for 12:50. We're going to go ahead and start. I'm writing that down. Actually, 13. I'll go at 13 to pin the right time so you guys can start to do this exercise. So I want you guys to close your eyes. Even if you're walking around at work and you start to feel this or what have you, you can still keep your eyes open and do it. But for this particular time, let's close our eyes. And I just want you to focus on the heart space right in the center of your chest. I want you to see that those three triangles or three pyramids, however you really perceive it, being together in the form of a Merkaba right in the center of your chest. And as you see it, I want you to imagine that it's, just slightly spinning. And as it's doing so, that there is a powerful sun right in the middle of it that is starting to expand and shine its light out in all directions. The more that it expands, the more that it shines, the more that this Merkaba grows and expands as well. Okay, what you may see, and why I'm saying see, is because it's all about imagination. So imagine that you're seeing the Merkaba. Imagine that there's a sun in the middle of it. Imagine that it's expanding. As you're seeing the sun expand, it's getting brighter and brighter and brighter. Now, you're just imagining this. You're imagining all of this stuff. If you are having a hard time seeing the sun shining bright or the expansion of anything, then that means that you're not doing it long enough. You need to keep doing it. If that pain is still there or that anxious feeling is still there, you're not doing it long enough. This is not just something where we instantly do it and it happens. Like most of the time, a lot of us that are, 1444, more evolved and meditate a lot, we know that we can manifest very quickly by just visualizing it, knowing and believing it's going to happen, and it happens. Okay, so this is different. So right now, the pressure in my head is so intense. It's like Spirit is giving it right back to me. Just keep imagining that Merkabah spinning, that light and the sun right in the middle of your chest and expanding it outwards in all directions. And then maybe even add hand gestures to it. Expansion by imagining you're pulling that light out in all directions. And as you do so, you may even feel your energy starting to shift. Even if you can't do this because you're at work, you can't do like the hand gestures, in your head, do it, visualize it until you can visualize it. If you're not able to visualize, then you've got a lot of blocks, or either these things, this energy, whatever it is getting to you, and it's getting the best of you. So I don't know what the outcome is of what's going to happen if they continue to attack and you're not able to fight them off. But I feel like it's depression. I feel like it's a foggy mind and loss of energy and things like that. Like, I just kind of feel like my soul being sucked out of me. So we're going to fight this battle. We're going to win. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow. Share this video, guys. It's not for me to get likes or get comments or to grow, although that would be flippin' awesome if you guys would help me to do that. I feel like this is such an important message. I haven't been experiencing it all day, even though since I walked in my door, it's Spirit doing it to me to prepare me, because honestly, I didn't realize that it was going to be like this. I've been judging with my eyes rolling all these people that's been talking about we need to protect ourselves, but they weren't explaining why. They weren't telling me that they were seeing certain energies or what have you. So I experienced that. Spirit has been giving me these experiences so that I can share them with you guys, because the light workers, the way showers, the empaths, the clairvoyants, the clairsentients, the telepathic people are being attacked now as we speak. Okay, it may come and go, and it doesn't matter if you're sad, angry, frustrated, happy-go-lucky, peaceful. It doesn't matter. They are still going to attack. The way that you're going to know that they're attacking is sickness in the abdomen, is what they're telling me. Headache, pressure that is very intense. And all of a sudden feeling like anxious, like this, not real. They're going to get you with a subtle anxious. This is just it. Like, you just feel like somebody watching me, or somebody's in my bubble. I feel like somebody's in my bubble, but there's nobody around you. Oh, yes, there is. Okay, there is. Here's the thing. For those of you who are able to see spirit, or able to see demons, or able to see whatever in other realms, you may not see these. Okay, because I am somebody who typically does, and I haven't been able to. I've been seeing the clear, or I did the one time, seeing the clear part of them, but other than the vision that I had of seeing the Dementors, like that's on Harry Potter, I've not had any other visions, but I feel like there's more than one being. Like I said, there's a collective of them that have an agenda. So whatever reason, Project Bluebeam is coming to my mind. I don't ever talk about conspiracy theories or anything like that, even though I believe in the majority of them. But I'm feeling like there's getting ready to be a lot of what looks like attacks in the sky because of Project Bluebeam. They're not going to be real, and it's going to distract those who are being attacked in the spiritual right now. Okay, so we've got a job to do, guys. Pray up your people, your families, your friends, your anybody that you love. Put cocoons of protection around them. It may not completely help them. However, we are warriors of light, and we are meant to do this job. We are brought here to do this. Please share your experiences. If you've been going through anything like this recently, share your experiences, what you've been doing to get through it. If there's something else that Spirit's been telling you to do that is helping you to get past this attack, or whatever the right way of putting it is, I feel attacked. Then please share it, because we need to know. Share this video. Share the TikTok videos. I feel like this is just the beginning of what's going to get worse. Okay, guys? I'm not trying... Oh, too. One of the reasons why I was judging the people that I really look up to when they were talking about all this stuff, I guess, is because they didn't share what they were having, the experiences that they were having, or maybe they weren't having experiences yet. Maybe it's just that they were seeing it, but I was judging them and judging that they were pushing fear out there to people. And this is not a video meant to push fear. It's meant to bring awareness. It's meant to help you to see clearly or help you to understand a little bit more of what you've been going through, because I'm not alone. I know many of you are watching this video and thinking, holy shit, I've been going through that too. So if you've been feeling like you're going outside and you just feel like you need to look around and see if people are going to attack you, or if you feel like somebody's in your bubble, or if you are starting to have that pain in your head or the anxiety, or all of a sudden you were fine and now you're really, really nauseous, start pushing that light out. Start dancing and pushing it out. Start imagining it pushed out until that energy is gone. Imagine that you have a crystalline cocoon all the way around you that nothing can penetrate. It's all about imagination and visualization, guys. Believe it. Fake it till you make it. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Bye.